That's a stinger. That's a 4/4, and Gold Spine Dragon goes bye-bye. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we are going to be stalking our opponents with the Bloodstalkers. What's the key card here? We're going to focus on the Alchemy Citystalker Connoisseur. Now this doesn't seem like the craziest card, but it's pretty awesome. For 4, you get a Death Touch Vampire. Whenever it comes out, your opponent is going to discard the card with the greatest mana value among cards in their hand, and on top, for a little juice, we get to create a blood token. Now these cards are good for... It's so underrated. This is the kind of deck you want to run it in. We are running a little bit of discard to soften up our opponent with the Duress, but the Death Touch is going to go a long way as long as the blood token is going to be very good, because the Falkenrath Forebear, look, if you sacrifice 2 blood tokens, you can just return this thing from the graveyard to the battlefield at will. That means you get rid of it, I don't care. I got some blood tokens. We got a lot of different ways to generate blood tokens, and as long as you get 2, you can just replay this thing, and if you get 5, this doesn't come up a lot, but with the Bloodbat Summoner, you can actually create 2/2 black bat creature tokens with haste, so that's actually really cool too. So we're going to be stalking our opponents with these Bloodstalkers. Citystalker is very good. Anje, Maid of Dishonor gives you a win condition. You can just keep popping your opponent with all this leftover blood. Infernal Grasp, obviously, to get rid of some stuff. Bloodtithe Harvester and Vampire Socialites are the 2-drop twins, and they run so well next to each other. One's got Menace, one creates a blood token, one bumps everything else up. What's not to like? These vampires go together very well. The Voldaren Epicure is really good. The Falkenrath Pit Fighter lets you discard a card, and and draw cards, obviously. And the 2/1 is just good. Let's just face it, a vampire fitting in the tribal for a 2/1 for 1 mana. Pretty gosh darn good. Well, I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on the land here, but we know what we got. We got a little bit of Den of the Bugbear action, Hive the Eye Tyrant, a little bit of creatures to go along with our mana. And we want to spend a little extra time because the Castle Dracula is here, and this card is awesome. This is just so great. You can play it for any sort of color mana. And as long as it's a vampire spell, you can just pay 1 life and it comes in as any color. So it's really nice. You get to fix your spells and your mana sources here. And for 5 and a tap, create a blood token. You can just create a blood token from thin air, and this ability will cost 1 less for each vampire you control. That means you can just create more blood on command. So without further ado, we are ready to blood stalk our enemies, and we are ready to vanquish some enemies. Be thirst. How are we doing here? Hope you're thirsty for some blood, because that's what we're aiming for you. Let's go with Castle Dracula. We'll pay the life. Absolutely. We'll draw blood to create blood. You know what I'm saying? Falkenrath Pit Fighter is live. We got a swamp. Ooh, nothing doing yet. Nothing doing yet. Let's go for the swampy. And yeah, we'll swing in. Sounds good. We'll just go straight for the Bloodtithe Harvester. This deck plays very aggressively. I mean, there's just sometimes just pretty easy. We're going to ramp out pretty nicely here with a Falkenrath Forebear, hopefully next turn. And we already got a blood token set up. It's not too bad. Be thirst. What you got for us? Are we playing against clerics? I really don't even know what the heck we're playing against. And they opt not to play anything, so that's fine with me. That is more than okay with me. We'll go ahead and use a Falkenrath Pit Fighter and the Bloodtithe Harvester. Nothing fancy here, folks. We're just going to swing in. We're just going to swing in for 5. See what they got. They go for Fateful Absence. I believe that's fine. We'll get to investigate. We don't really want to investigate. We kind of just want to stomp you out quick. But the Falkenrath Forebear is going to do some work. 3/1 flyer in the air. And this Falkenrath Forebear is going to put in work. Especially when we're on the play. Because this thing is so good. It can't block, but we don't really care. As long as they don't have a weenie out. Because the blood tokens, as long as you have 2, you can just reanimate this thing back from your graveyard at will. And we get 2 citywide Citystalker Connoisseurs. Ooh, you almost feel bad. Let's go and play this for red, sure. I think that's fine. Let's swing in. Let's swing in first. Sure, why not? Vanishing Verse, that's unfortunate. No. Because it's exiled, no reanimation shenanigans for us, but we can go ahead and discard their highest mana card. The highest mana value is going to be going away, and Edgar, that's pretty good. I would love to get rid of an Edgar. We do have another blood token. Unfortunately, this really sucks that they got rid of our Forebear. So sad. Welcoming Vampire. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and play our next Citystalker Connoisseur. Yeah, let's do it. Bang! Get rid of the next highest thing. The Path of Peril, more blood. Okay, we can really utilize that blood. Swing in here. The Falkenrath Pit Fighter, unfortunately, is not strong enough to swing. Sorry, Pit Fighter. And these are the biggest cards they have, so I'm not too afraid of their hand, unless, obviously, you know, if they top deck something, like, nothing really you can do. Humiliate. Oh, we just have some Duresses in here. So 3-4. Ooh, is that gonna be it? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. And because these have Death Touch, not too worried. Not too worried. Let's go ahead and... I'm tempted to swing in with both. No, we won't. That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. We'll go ahead and just take the life, and we can actually use the Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Sounds good to me. That'll die because of the Death Touch, obviously. And we can use Falkenrath Pit Fighter for this Duress. I don't think we're afraid of this Duress. Let's go ahead and sacrifice... No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's use the blood token. We don't need to sacrifice the 2-1 body because they're so low on life. Let's not do that. Let's get rid of the Duress here. Get a little greedy. Let's draw something good here. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We'll play it. We'll play it, sure. We can go for Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Yeah, and then we can use the clue to investigate. I think that's our best move. We'll play the clue on the end because we've already dropped our land and we would be tapped out anyway. Nighthawk Scavenger is a problem. That's a problem. Because this thing has lifelink. Yeah, you don't really want to see that. Humiliate. We don't have a hand anymore, so that's nice. So it goes up to a 4-4. Pass. Let's go ahead and investigate with our clue. Let's see what we can get going here. Bloodtithe Harvester and a Den of the Bugbear. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. We can actually play the Den of the Bugbear. It does create they have Feel of Ruin, so we're gonna want the 2 mana lands out here, or land creatures. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Bloodtithe Harvester. Yeah, we can go for this. If anything, we can just use the Bloodtithe Harvester to tap and destroy the Scavenger, Nighthawk Scavenger next turn. So I think that's fine. We'll swing in with this because if they want to trade, we'll do a little bit of trading here. They both, unfortunately, the lifelink does hurt a lot. So Vampire versus Vampire. Come on, let's see what you got. And they take it. Okay, down to 5. We can actually create another blood token. We will not. We'll wait. Lots of blood going on here. Are they going to swing in? They are going to swing in. Okay. So we'll go down to 14 and they'll go back up to 9. But they're going to leave a lot of damage open for themselves on the back end. Let's see what they got. I mean, what they got Path of Peril I saw they were running. Path of Peril. Field of Ruin on the Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, we'll still have the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I think it's fine. Fine-ish, anyway. And I guess we'll just take a mountain. I don't think it matters much. Sure. My turn. Let's go ahead and create with the Castle Dracula. More blood. Oh, and that's it, baby. Let's go. Too strong. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Opponent goes first, Ryan. How we doing? Opponent goes first. Don't have any red sources. We're gonna keep it. We've got enough black to keep us at bay until we get into those precious red sources. Not too worried. Let's see what you got, Ryan. Was that a double ball again? Ooh, I think that might have been. Yikes. Fortunately, we do get into some pathway action here, so that'll be good. Ooh, let's go for the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Let me see if I can click it. Let's go for the Duress. See what you're packing here. And we do get rid of an Orb of Dragonkind, so that's at least something pretty cool we can get rid of. They got the Fearsome Whelp, but it's not looking like they've got anything to play. Maybe they top deck something. I don't know. Very possible. Let's play this for red, and we can either go for Bloodcaster or Socialite. I'm gonna go for the Bloodcaster and then maybe play Socialite afterwards. No, I guess we'll just go Socialite. We're here to be social, you know, we're at the party, we already came, might as well talk to some people. Orb of the Dragonkind, swing in with the Whelp. Okie dokie. swings in with the whelp. They're using, oh, so they're gonna go straight for the Dragonkind. That makes sense. So they're gonna use Dragonkind to get it in their hand so that whelp can lower its cost. Makes a lot of sense. And if they get another land, they'll actually be able to use the Goldspan Dragon. So makes a lot of sense here. Unfortunately, we will not be able to get into our Citystalker Connoisseur fast enough. So that's really, really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and swing in first, because this way we will get a 1/1 counter on the Forebear. Bing! 4-2. Not bad, not bad. So we're sitting with a 4-2. Unfortunately, we cannot block, and this Goldspan Dragon is going to come out to play. I'm assuming, right? Unless they've got, yeah, no, there can't be anything else. What? So they go with the Townraiser Tyrant instead of the Goldspan Dragon, but the Goldspan Dragon should be cheaper, right? So why would they do that? We're going to decline this, obviously. We're going to take the 17, and now we can use Citystalker Connoisseur. Should we just play it now? No, we won't play it now. We won't play it now. We obviously have to swing in first. This has Menace, and this can just trade. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. So they're going to trade the Townraiser Tyrant and swing in, and we are going to use our Citystalker Connoisseur. Ooh, that's a stinger. That's a stinger. That's a 4/4, and Goldspan Dragon goes bye-bye, and we create a blood token for our Forebear. Goodbye. I want a taco truck? I would love a taco truck. Let's go ahead and keep this card. Taco trucks are just a special type of amazing, you know? Go to a taco truck, and I mean, I've been to one in San Diego. It was the best thing I've ever been to. Wow. So break expectations. I guess you can keep that. We'll get rid of the Infernal Grasp, I suppose. So they're actually running, what, rogues? Some sort of Dimir rogues? This isn't a rogue, though. Okay. This is a wizard. Okay, I'm very confused. Why are you running Zareth Zan the Trickster? Okay, so let's see what we can get here. I always have to take my time here reading this out. Raiders Carve. Crew 3. Whatever. Weapon Rack enters a battlefield with 3 1/1 counters on it. That's not that good either. Colossal Plow. Whenever it attacks, but it's a crew 6. I guess we'll go for the Carve. I guess. At least will maybe let you fix some of your draws. I guess. I mean, yeah, this break expectations is pretty good, because I mean it pretty much gets rid of a card. You do get a card in return, but that card just sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, those were awful choices. Absolutely horrendous choices. So let's see what they go for here. They have the Geist Channeler, but the Geist Channeler doesn't really do anything. So I guess we'll go for the Castle Dracula. We'll swing in here. And we'll go for our second Socialite, because Socialite, the social butterfly, yeah, okay. I forgot that it actually gives another one 1/1. So they're gonna both be 3/3 here. Caught me a little off guard there. Graveyard Trespasser. So the Trespasser is gonna get rid of that. No big deal. Doesn't really do anything quite yet. So we'll go for, I guess, another Castle Dracula. Why not? We actually could make a blood token here. I don't know which was better. Do we create this thing? But it has to attack. I don't know. Let's go ahead and swing in here. These are both menace, so they won't be able to block. Down to 12. Kind of want to create a blood token, but I kind of want to use this thingy. So, and plus I don't want this to go knight, so we'll play this. If we didn't play anything and made a blood token, this would go knight. That's a little not ideal, so we'll do that. Geist Channeler. So I'm assuming they probably got something in their hand to be better. And ooh, we get the Citystalker Connoisseur just in time. Just in time. Let's go ahead and play it down. I wanna maybe. No, let's not play it. Let's not play it just yet. Let's go ahead and use this weird carve thing we got. We're gonna play this so to get them to discard their goodies. Let's swing in because this has menace and this is just a 4/4. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. So we got some cool value. We just got a free Den of the Bugbear out of their break expectations card, and I guess that's kind of why it's not the best card, because it just gives you your opponent value. So they're gonna, okay, we're definitely gonna take out the Trespasser here. Yeah, sounds good. Down to 9, they still have the Geist Channel, and we're gonna play our Citystalker Connoisseur. See what they got going on here. Eh? That's it! Wow, the Citystalker! Wow. Oh, Tabushi, how are we doing here? You go first, unfortunately, but we got a pretty solid hand here. I'm feeling alright about it. Snow-covered plains. I'm glad you didn't play anything too quickly. This is so yucky because the Haunted Ridges are both going to come in tapped. I think we're going to go and do this. I got a funny feeling you're not playing too many non-creatures. So Angel, yeah, so we are going against what I would assume to be clerics. So I'm kind of glad I decided not to do the Duress. We'll save the swamps for something we can actually play. And we'll go for... I think the Socialite's pretty good because it's got Duress, but the Bloodtithe Harvester can remove some stuff, so we'll go for some Harvester action here. 3-2. I don't want to see a Righteous Valkyrie. That would be very scary. Don't do it. Okay, so Glasspool Shore. That's going to come in tapped. Rally the Ranks. Interesting. So they're going to be running Rally the Ranks. They're going to choose Cleric, naturally. Swing in. The Lifelink's going to hurt quite a bit. So let's go for Haunted Ridge. This Forebear is so weak here. It's unbelievably not even funny. Oh, it's more mana efficient, but it's just not good. I guess we'll play it to, you know, get them to not swing in, because then we can just swing in on the back end. Hopefully we draw another land, and then we can play double Socialites. I think that's the move. Or maybe a Bloodtithe Harvester if they go for a Righteous Valkyrie? I don't know. There's a lot of different options we can do. There's a lot of different skill trees here. We are stalking you, Kito Tabushi. Yeah. Let's see what you got for us. You know you don't want to drop anything crazy. As long as we don't see the Valkyrie, I think we can be okay. They are going to swing. Okay, so I'm just warning you. We can swing on the back end. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a 3-5 Valkyrie. Fortunately, we do get an Infernal Grasp. That's going to be the move. I don't even have to think twice about it. Let's destroy the Valkyrie. Not even a slight hesitation there. And we can actually kill this Angel of Unity with the Falkenrath Forebear, and then... That is an option. That is an option. We're swinging in with this no matter what. We can swing in with this, but then we can't kill the Angel of Unity. I think we'll just keep it for now. That's fine. More blood. More blood action. We can go for a Duress. I think I just kind of want to use the blood and search for a land. I just thought... They have Rally the Ranks, but... I don't know. I just figure the Duress is the worst card in our deck here. So, get rid of the Duress. Hopefully we get a land, and we do actually. Woohoo! End turn. That's going to be nice. That gives us a lot more options next turn. Don't play a Pyre of Heroes, because then I'd feel really stupid for getting rid of our Duress. Fateful Absence. Okay, that's fine-ish. Fine-ish. Go down with a clue. Pass. Angel of Unity. Down to 12. They go up to 17. Hopefully they have Mercy. Elite Spellbinder. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. What you gonna take from us? That's a 6-4. Oh, my word. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We actually can't even do anything. The Falkenrath Forebear is just a dead card. Oh my goodness. They get rid of the City Stalk. Okay, so they get rid of the Citystalker. They don't want to be stalked. They're tired of it. You can't blame them. Being stalked isn't fun. I'm almost thinking if we want to use this blood token. Because the Vampire Socialites don't do anything. They don't do anything right now. So we got to get rid of this thing. Hopefully we get some removal. That's not going to cut it. That's also not going to cut it. We got to go for the Bloodtithe Harvester. Or do we? Or do we? Let's play this. This is just a total dead card. Just 100% dead because it can't swing. It can't block. It can't do anything. Socialite doesn't do anything either. Bloodtithe Harvester is too slow right this second. So I think what we're going to do is use the clue. See if we can draw something good. We get an Anje Maid of Dishonor. It's a little bit just too slow. We'll go with the Bloodtithe Harvester for now. And that's going to be all she wrote. We're just going to need some removal. We only have one more turn, actually, because they're going to have the Cave of the Frost Dragon here eventually, too. So, Lunarch Veteran. Okay. So, that's a 3-3. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to overcome this. So, can't block. Down to 4. Bloodtithe Harvester can get rid of something, fortunately. The Aspirants. Yep. 3-3. Gain more life. We'll keep the blood token for now. That becomes a 5-5. Yeah, that's gonna be just enough to do it, because now we can't. That puts us out of kill range as well. Let's go for the pathway. We can go for Bloodtithe Harvester. Well, let's go for this first, right? Yep, we'll get 2 blood tokens out of this way, so that'll save us, you know. We can at least. No, because the Cave of the Frost Dragon, I believe, right? So we gotta hope for no land here. Let's use Bloodtithe Harvester. Oh my god, this is so yucky. This has to swing in. We can use Bloodtithe Harvester to get rid of the Spellbinder now. We can only activate this as a sorcery, so we gotta do it now. And they can't 1, 2, 3. So if they don't draw a land here for Cave of the Frost Dragon, we'll actually be okay. They'll be able to get off 2 damage. Because Cave of the Frost Dragon needs 5, right? Okay, so Angel of Unity, yep. Gain 1 life. We're going to be fine for this turn. And we got the Maid of Dishonor here. So to get a 1-1 counter, yeah, that's not good. It's not good. 4-4, 4-4. Castle Dracula. Now things get a little bit interesting here. We can enter the battlefield with a 1-1. That's not that great. But we can start picking them off with the Maid of Dishonor here. So that's going to be really interesting. We can actually get rid of something they have with the Bloodtithe Harvester as well. I think we want to get rid of the Angel of Unity, right? I mean, it's going to keep gaining life with the lifelink. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Or we can sacrifice another creature. No, I think we'll just go ahead and just pop off the Angel of Unity right away. It's kind of risky, but we're all about the risk, baby. Screw it. Let's swing in with our Forebear. Make a blood token here, and we can actually do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get what? Pop them off the 3 times with the blood token. I guess we'll go with the Socialite. So we make some more blood. These get a bump. And the Maid of Dishonor can now use. Yeah, I think that's the move here. So even if they get a Cave of the Frost Dragon, we should be okay. Skyclave Apparition. I can't even believe the luck here. I mean, it's just so sick. This game can be so nasty. Skyclave Apparition right on the Maid of Dishonor. That's gonna get rid of our win condition. I mean, it's just sick. It's just not fair. This game is just not fair. It's so disgusting. Sickest top deck ever. I mean, oh my gosh, even a land would have been the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Absolutely nasty. Noah Wood, how are we doing here? Opponent goes first. We're sitting awfully pretty, in my opinion. We got some Epicures, we got some Grass, we got some Bloodtithe Harvester. We're going real fast this round, baby. Let's go. Evolving Wilds. That's interesting. Let's see what you're packing here. You going Landfall? You going Mill with the Ruin Crab? Like, what are you doing here? So they go for a Mountain. Okay. I guess we'll see what that entails in due time. Let's go for the Epicure. Sure. We'll deal 1 damage to you and create a blood token. This is a pretty good common. I mean, it comes out as a 1/1, but you can create a blood token and a 1 damage. That's pretty good. So they go ahead and foretell. I mean, this has to be what are we even looking at here? What are we even looking at here? That's gotta be Alrund's Epiphany or Saw It Coming. I'm not too sure. Let's go for the Bloodtithe Harvester. Let's not mess around. Let's go a little bit aggro. If they're gonna start, want to getting all control-y and setting things up. Let's go ahead and just try and cut them at the button before they even get set up. So, Stormcarved Coast, okie dokie. We get a mountain, fortunately. I think the move here is just a Duress and then play double Epicure. Epicure? Sure, let's see what you got there. Let's go ahead and Duress this away. Let's force their hand here a little bit. Get on your binoculars. Let's go ahead and see what you got in your hand. They're actually going to divide this by 0. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, do they? Now this becomes. Do they have a board wipe? Let's see what they learn here. What are they looking to learn? Teachings of the Archaics. I am gonna actually try and kill this card by using the Epicure. And Epicure number 3. So hopefully this becomes kind of dead. Swing in, take him down to 12. And hopefully we're not going to be able to have less than, you know, their hand. So hopefully the Teachings card becomes kind of dead. Dual Strike, that is not good. Let's see what they play here. Oh my god, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Oh boy. So they go and do what? That's 14, that's 11, down to 25. That's interesting here. We can definitely do the Citystalker Connoisseur. Let's do it. Let's do it. The Bloody Vampires. Gosh darn it, let's do it. What do we got? Greatest mana value. Hopefully it's not the Teachings. Hopefully they got something like bigger that we can just get rid of. And it is the Teachings? Oh my gosh. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna swing in for that. Forgot how much we're swinging there for. 6. Down to 6. The Citystalker Connoisseur got rid of the Teachings, but the Teachings, oh my gosh, it doesn't even really do anything. But that's actually pretty good. Because if that's their biggest card in their hand can't be that good. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, we're down to 7? And they could do one more. They could do a Fading Hope. They would need 2, right? 2 Fading Hopes would deny them. That's gonna be it. Yeah, we're gonna have just enough for lethal. Good game. Vampires for the win. So we're back at the hideout with a post-game wrap, and overall, definitely very pleased with this deck. I think there's maybe some room for improvement. I think maybe it needs a little bit more removal. We do have 3 Infernal Grasps, but I do think maybe a little bit. Sometimes creature decks can kind of overwhelm you a little bit, but that's if you're on the play anyway. Overall, I don't know what else to do. This deck is pretty solid as is. I really enjoy the Falkenrath Forebear. Unfortunately, running 4 can be a little bit rough because it does come up dead in some matchups, especially ones with weenies in the air. Because if you just got a 1/1 flying in the air, it absolutely just murders this thing because it can't block. And if it just gets blocked by a 1/1 weenie, it goes by and slows you down pretty bad. But in some matchups, it's really good. I don't want to talk too much crap about the Forebear. It's really good. Just in some matchups, you got to be careful. Overall, the MVP is the Citystalker Connoisseur. It's just not that big, like sexy of a card. It's a 3/3 Death Touch. You discard the highest mana value card in your hand, and you create a blood token on top. It just doesn't seem like that much, but in actuality, it's so good, and it saved our hide and our butts plenty of times throughout this episode. And so hats off to the Citystalker Connoisseur, a vampire nobody sees coming that sprinkles right into the deck just perfectly. So that's all I have for you today. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. It helps me out tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, tell me how ugly I am. Just do something, because I'm trying to grow this bad boy out to the biggest it can be. But that's all we got for you today. I'll see you on the next episode. ManaMan out.